Your data is your most valuable asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to back up to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case, your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Chris Gingras here, and I'll be hosting with my beautiful wife, Tammy. And folks, we are so excited. You know, it's amazing the use that I'm making out of this cloud service. Folks, the collaboration, I did all my accounting. I shared all my files with my accountant. She got all the stuff. It was kind of a set and forget because as I was saving my files into my directory, which the directory is backed up to the cloud, everything was done automatically. I absolutely love the service. So first of all, I'd like to welcome all of you that were here bright and early. Keeping in mind, folks, that we have a time change in Eastern Canada and, well, in the East Coast. That applies for the U.S. and whoever's in Eastern time. So keep in mind that we went back an hour. So in other words, everything is longer. So the Philippines is 13 instead of 12 and so forth. So I apologize if you came here a little bit early. And so just to keep that in mind as we keep moving forward. Well, first of all, I'd like to welcome James. Thank you for joining in. And happy Friday, everybody. And Robert, thank you for being here. I knew I'm from Ghana. And we have here Danielle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have Luz from Puerto Rico or Colombia. Let's see here. We have Michael. Welcome from Mississauga, Ontario. Murray from Panama. Awesome. What a beautiful, beautiful country. We have Fulara from Belgium. Great to have you here. We have Courtney from Ontario. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash that like button. I agree, Robert. You know, if you like the presentation here, folks, the YouTube algorithm will show it to more people so we can have more people in the culture of GotBackup. And again, these presentations are always generic, so you can use that for your own prospecting tools. Let's see. We have Dr. Ricky. Welcome. We have Orlando from New York. Great to have you here. We have Scully from Sweden. Awesome. Great to have you here. We have Rita from Australia. Hey, this is either quite late for you or very early in the morning. Thank you for joining in. We have here Johnny from Ghana. We have Daniel from Ivory Coast. From la Côte d'Ivoire. C'est un plaisir de vous avoir parmi nous. Okay, Tammy, so let's get started with a brief story and let's go with it. Tammy, I'm not hearing you. There is no audio. Sorry, folks, just bear with me here. And you know, let me share the story while Tammy's figuring this out. GotBackup was introduced to us by Joel. I've known Joel for many, many years. And we were just landing from a trip to Mexico. And we were landing back in Florida, which is our second home. And I got a Facebook messenger text from Joel. Says, hey, Chris, I'd love to share something with you. And usually I wouldn't spend 2 minutes looking at these, but because I know Joel very well, I said, sure, let's chat. And then he told us about the GotBackup project and the fact that I was using his server years ago in 2003 and so forth. I said, yeah, let's give it a shot. And that's how it all came to be. The fact is, I knew the potential with GotBackup because I know what happened to Dropbox. I know what happened to Box.com. I know what's going on with Adobe and Microsoft and Apple. And there's a huge, significant amount of profitability that's going on with cloud storage. And so that's how it all came to be. And Tammy, I just want to confirm, is your sound back?
Yeah, it should be good now, right?
It's perfect now. Okay. So let's carry on with the first slide. Everybody. So at the end of the day here, folks, what this opportunity brings to the table, it's an opportunity, a global opportunity to empower families like ours with the potential, with massive, massive growth and success. And we're already seeing what's going on in the field. Some of you that's been around, you're seeing what's being posted. Some people are reaching diamond in record times. Folks, it's amazing the opportunity that's before you. So it's really time to turn your dreams into reality. And why you're here, and that's the point here. You're looking at this beautiful young family with the key, you know, they just bought this beautiful home. We know in today's society with the inflation and so forth, it has not been very easy to get into a new home. I don't know if you live in Canada, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Hopefully things are going to get better, but here's the thing is you don't have to wait for the government or anybody to do things for you. We can do things for ourselves by getting involved in an opportunity such as this one to give us a stream of income to be able to move forward. What about taking a vacation where we want to take it and not where we can afford? What about having a new member to families where today we need to budget how many children we want to confirm, can we afford having another child into our home? That should not be the case, right? So it'll be nice to be able to do this without any restrictions. What about investment? Folks, investing, it's part of your daily operations. You can't just make money, live for the moment, because there will be a time where you get a bit older, you get a bit more tired, and the fact that you've acquired all of these assets, now you don't need to pay for a home. You don't have to, you own them all, or either you have money in the side to create passive income to pay for your rent, whatever that is for you. It's really important that we can put some money. What if your savings kind of took a bit of a toll on the downside because of what's been going on with inflation since 2020? So what about having an opportunity that can actually feed that? This is what we're talking about here. Would you agree, Tammy?
Oh, for sure. And the key is to have a side hustle. In today's world, we all need that. And GotBackup is here to help average people, just like Chris and I. We're average people who made a decision. We just happened to make this decision many, many years ago that we wanted to have an above average life. We wanted to be able to not have any restrictions. We wanted the freedom to come and go when we felt like it, to travel when we felt like it, and not have anybody making those decisions for us. So the key is to have an opportunity to do that. And GotBackup is such an incredible company. We've been with it for 18 months now, Chris. We're having a blast. We're bringing many people in because it's an affordable business for people to be in.
And the company began in 1997, folks, in Gatineau, Quebec. As I mentioned, I met Joel and I was renting part of his server and so forth. And this is when I started. And the irony is that after all these years, I'm back right now where I'm creating all these websites using his server. It's a hosting company also. So it's just amazing how much is offered with the GVO company, which GotBackup is what we're talking about here. It's an absolute phenomenal. And I remember that Joel was telling me in those days that he needed to move to the US because the fiber optic infrastructure where he was living couldn't support the growth, and he's already maxed out the capability of the infrastructure that he lived in Gatineau, Quebec, and that's where he moved. And he invested into a building that's about 25 years ago or so, at least that, and a 10,000 square feet data center that now is paid in full. Folks, this is a debt-free company. So let's take a little tour so you have an idea of what we're talking about as far as a product for the inline consumer.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. as an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power, every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come.
So again, folks, it's just to give you an illustration of what the server is all about. We do have a video with the complete story, and I'll point you at the end in direction where you can find it. So Tammy, let's talk about the massive global trends. There's 2 global trends here we're going to talk about, which is very important for you to consider and when you get involved in such a venture. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, let's face it, we all have many devices in today's world, and all of our devices are getting loaded with photos, with pictures, with videos, with documents. I mean, everything is paperless now, right? So we're constantly bombarding. And now with this AI and all of this stuff, I know when I take courses, I always save stuff into my computer. So it gets fuller and fuller, and we always get messages that we need to increase our data storage. So it's a huge trend, you guys, and everybody needs it, and everybody is already filling their phones.
I totally agree. And sorry, Tommy, my computer's lagging a little bit here. Here we go. And what's going on here, folks, is percentage of global mobile traffic from 2011 to 2023. I know it's getting a bit old, but the point here, folks, you can see the growth from 2011 to 2023 from 6% to 60%. Quite significant. Let's move on to the next slide. The side of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030, folks. Look at the revenue here, 90 billion. Right? 90 billion. And we're looking from close to 472,047. So the point here, we're talking close to $500 billion in revenue. You're looking for indicators where you should invest your time and efforts. That is a strong one, folks. Cloud storage. Back to you, Tammy.
And cell phone addiction. It's absolutely there. It doesn't matter where we go. We sit and watch people, right? And everybody is on their phones, whether it's a personal thing, they want to have fun. Chris and I mean, our business is on our phones. We're always out and about with our phones. Anything that I need to learn, I just go to YouTube and check things out when I need to set an alarm, when I'm cooking, like everything, it seems to be done through my device. So if I leave the house, I know that myself personally, I want to go back and get my phone because we're constantly using it.
I totally agree. Data loss growing is a big concern. 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phones or lost their data. Folks, that is devastating. I mean, it's painful to use an expensive device, but to lose part of your soul, you can't go back in time and get these pictures again. This is really, really precious. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. Laptop, cell phones stolen every 43 seconds. This is a very significant issue that is arising with this growing trend.
Yeah, when I saw all 3 of those, Chris, it just brought back horrible memories of things that have happened to us in the past. So that's why this is so important. And how many times do you get these messages on a regular basis for those who are actively using their devices? And so we have a solution with GotBackup, and you won't be seeing these pop-ups like you're seeing here today. Wait until you see the value that we have with GotBackup.
And we to bring back to the trend, topic where we talk about the first trend is the cloud storage, where data is the new oil. But now the second trend is people need to make more money, but they don't necessarily have time to get to a second job. What if you can do this on a part-time basis while you are at your job, folks? So the fact here is making money. It's a very important thing. And then eventually, like it happened to Tammy and I, we decide to walk away from our job. Now, I'm not saying for you to do that. What's important here, we did that because we knew what we were doing. We had some money aside based on how we planned for this. But the fact here is we decided to go full-time eventually. That became our full-time career. It's been our full-time career right now, Tammy, for about 28 years at least, right? It's been a long time. And the fact is 42% of Americans, right, if I may focus on American market, have side businesses. 62% of Gen Z, these are our children. Also, I mean, my kids have side gigs. What about the rest of the world here, folks? This is a very important trend. Again, here's another indicator about home-based businesses. It's massive.
Absolutely. So the key is to leverage. When you have a company that's, especially right now, hardly anybody knows about GotBackup. You go out and ask 10 people randomly if they ever heard of GotBackup. I'm sure that most people have never heard of it. So timing is everything when it comes to leveraging. And the value that we have with our core product is exactly what everybody needs in the economy today. And Chris is going to talk also about the VIP package that he's going to share briefly with you. But the core product, let's just jump right into it, Chris. So 6 terabytes of data storage is what you get with GotBackup. And you get six people that can be on one account. Imagine all the families out there that are spending a lot of money because their teenagers are using up their storage and all of this stuff. They could have members on their account where each one of them has their own privacy, which is exactly what they want, right? So they get their own password, and then they can go in and upload their stuff off their device and make more room for the devices. Unlimited devices, you guys. This is massive. So 6 terabytes, 6 people on one account, unlimited devices, all for $10 a month. And the best part, in my opinion, it's the only network marketing company that offers a service like this, which means blue ocean for all of us.
Absolutely. And let's look at our competitors, right? iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, within the price range of $10 a month, within the same terabyte range. We're three times that, right? Let's carry on with the next slide, right? You're looking for yearly. Yearly is the package that Tammy and I do recommend. Why? Because you don't have to worry about getting your credit card ding every month. It's done once a year. Isn't that awesome? The company will divide your payments on a monthly basis, so everybody is actually getting paid every month. It's really, really cool, or every week, depending when you choose to get paid. My point in saying here is iCloud, $360. Dropbox, $660. They're both 6 terabytes. Google Drive, $260 a year, 5 terabytes. Right? It goes from 6 users to 3 users to 1 user. GotBackup, $99.97. Folks, if you do the math, it's around $8 and change if you pay for the year. For 6 separate accounts, you can have unlimited amount of devices. Folks, it's unbelievable value. Unbelievable value. Let's summarize what we got here, Tammy.
Yeah, just to share, I love this slide, Chris, because people spend a lot of money when they buy their devices to protect the outside. The inside is the most important thing of your device, right? So 6 terabytes of data storage, $9.97 a month. You can have up to 6 people on one account, any device. And you got a chance to see some of the security videos, so you understand how secure your stuff will be when you bring it to the GotBackup cloud. So
I want to show you something. I just started this upload yesterday. Okay, there's over 40,000. I don't know if you can see this correctly. There's about 40,000 pictures. I know it's mirrored for you here, but it's 40,000 pictures here. And this started yesterday. I'm already at 30,925. This is absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. So just want to give you an idea of how this works. So let's see how easy it is to install this. I absolutely love this. Let's watch this video.
This is a quick walkthrough of how to install your GotBackup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's two ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for GotBackup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let GotBackup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your GotBackup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these three little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these three boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your GotBackup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your GotBackup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
As you can see here, folks, it's just really, really simple to install the software and just kind of start synchronizing your phone data. Now, let's talk about some tools that are available to you. If you're serious wanting to build this business, I highly recommend the VIP package because it has all the tools. I use VTuber all the time. For example, Tammy and I yesterday, we recorded a new video to invite our guests and our prospects to join us on a Saturday training that we're doing, so they see what we do and how we train people. And it's on the VTuber, and that's going to be used into my email marketing system. Absolutely awesome. The other one is Memory Place. Think about an event. Everybody with their cell phones now can share their pictures with a QR code or a link that you provide with them to share with the rest of the audience that would want to download pictures that they didn't take at the event. Really awesome. Personal promo link. Folks, you know when you start GotBackup, a link is given to you. Well, you don't silly need to use that link. You can use your own link that is provided with this tool where you can use your own videos. You can even change the wording in there, the language, and it points to an email marketing, what we call email campaigns. Excuse me, I'm looking for my words today. And what's really cool is there's some campaigns that are empty that you can actually fill in with the proper language you want. It's really, really, really cool, the flexibility that it gives you. And of course, there's also a custom domain that you can assign. Instead of using a GotBackup domain, you can use your own domain to promote what it is that you want to share with your audience on social media. So folks, this is the only cloud storage that pays you. So making money with GotBackup, it's absolutely awesome. So Tammy, let's talk about that.
Absolutely. So 7 ways you're going to earn. And the first 3 are the basic fundamentals. And the rest, honestly, the rest will fall in place as you start building the first part, which is the foundation, right, of building an organization. So we have number 1, which is a customer acquisition bonus, CAB. And that is when people join you in your business. And if they decide they want to pay monthly, you'll get a 200% upfront. And that's the company's way to say, thank you for bringing John into GotBackup. And so you're going to make $20. I'm just rounding it off to $20. And then if somebody comes in at the yearly, which honestly most people do, Chris, everybody we talk to, most people just want to do that set and forget. They're 12 months paid up front, and you get 50% on that. And then you can see the 25% on all VIP and anything that they're going to launch in the future for new products. And the bottom you see in the smaller letters, and that's somebody who signs up and they just want to be a customer. Well, every single month, I'm going to show you an example. You're going to get 25% in every single month. You're going to see that 25%. So let's say people are signing up as members. And so you have, let's say you have 20 people, 200%. We're going to use the example of they came in with the $9.97. So $20, rounding it off. And with 20 people, that's $400 in commission. How many people would love to have that extra $400 in today's world, right? So it's really important to bring people into the business, and you're not limited to how many people you bring in. And then you see the customers. Let's say you have people who they don't want to make money. I don't know anybody who doesn't want to make money, but let's say they just want to be a customer, and you have 20 customers. That's 25% subscription fee, and it's $9.97, right? If they do the monthly, it's $2.50. And it's $50 ongoing monthly. You guys, this is residual income. And there's nothing more powerful than building something that you're going to have residual in the end.
So number 2, let's talk about the cycle earnings. And just so we understand that, as we have a 2-team tree, there's a left side and a right side. When you see direct referral, that's people you sponsored. Indirect referral, it's someone that's above you sharing the same leg as the person on the right side. You can see the bottom right, direct. It's someone you brought in, and indirect, someone that was brought in by someone above you. Well, the indirect also benefit from someone you brought in. This is the power of the team commission. So let's get a better understanding of how this works. See, there's 2 tiers, tier 1, tier 2. What does that mean? Well, tier 1, you get less money than tier 2. It's as simple as that. You get a bit more money when you're in tier 2 than you are in tier 1. How do you get to tier 1 and tier 2? We'll explain that a little bit later, but it's just based on your rank. Okay, we'll come back to that. So step 1, you activate. That means that you're paying your $100 a year or $120 a year, because the $20 is to remain as an associate, and then the $99 is the actual service. And then you enrolled 2 people, 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right. As you can see here, right underneath the graph, right? 1 person on your left side, 1 person on your right side. Once you've done that, then you qualify to earn. Does not mean you're going to make a lot of money, right? You're not going to make a fortune with 2 people. But as you keep building your business, combined with, if you're with a team that's productive, that's building the business on both sides of their organization, you might benefit from some spillover. And then from there, now step number 3, it's what we call cycle bonus. What triggers a cycle is the fact that you have 6 members. Okay, remember, you need to have 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Now you qualify, you're in tier 1 by default. As soon as the system sees 4 person on one side and 2 on the other, you qualify for a cycle. The value of a cycle will vary based on the company's monthly profitability and your rank. Okay, and I'll show you the rank in a moment. It's as simple as that. And then at this point, you got the cycle match. Now, that is really, really hot. Okay. Now you look at this number, it might be a little bit overwhelming. You see that big 20,000, everybody sees that. What the heck is that? Well, here's how it works, folks. Let's start with the Sapphire. See, this income, this bonus triggers when you reach a Sapphire level. And I'll show you again what the ranks are in a minute. So the moment that happens, you have the opportunity to earn 25% from the cycle match of your personals. If you sponsor 10 people, 20 people, one person, 100 people, whatever that is, I know some of you have done a lot more, right? You have the potential to earn 25% up to a maximum of $1,000. So that means that if this person that you sponsored is just a rocket ship, it's just building this business like no tomorrow. I got some people on my team that are way better than I am. They're growing this thing like they've never seen. And at this point, if you happen to be a Sapphire, but you could earn more because their income is so much bigger, then for you to earn more, the company says, hey, just move up to Emerald. And now you can move on from 1,000 to 1,000 maximum. And you move up to 50% matching check. Folks, this is absolutely amazing. Every time you see here a matching amount, this is per individual that you've sponsored. I'm not saying you're going to make those income, folks. What I'm saying is this is the ladder of growth as your team starts growing and the potential for you to earn a matching check. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? The rest of the 4 different bonuses, generation bonus, folks, the way I like to look at that. Think of, the game Pac-Man. For some of you, you're probably too young for it, but in my days, it was that little thing, yellow kind of orange that would go around and eat all the, right? Well, what happens is think of all the $10 on the left and on the right. And every time it sees one, it counts and it gives you 2.5%. You understand, as this mature, folks, it could be quite significant. Dynamic compression bonus, folks, all it means, it's an extension of number 4. As you move up in rank, you can go deeper into the rank in collecting. And the rank pool bonus, it's as you reach your higher ranks, as you keep building, you get bonuses. And leadership bonus, again, is folks, at the end of the day, these are awesome bonuses that will reward the people that build the business. It's as simple as that. Tammy, how do we explain the system here?
Absolutely. And we're going to answer some of your questions at the end. I see that some have questions. So you guys, it's really, really simple. So if you're looking at this for the very first time, get yourself set up, become a member. And then what we teach people to do, we have a 4 benchmark. So basically what you're doing is you're bringing in your first 2, one left, one right. We have a 2-team structure, as Chris showed. And then the next thing that you do is the same thing. You bring another one on the left, you bring another one on the right. And then you start teaching your team members to do the same thing through number 4, which is duplicate. And the more people you have doing the simple things, the faster your organization grows, the more excited your teams are. So don't just sign people up, help them move towards hitting the ranks and watch them fly. We're seeing it right now and it's super exciting. So it's $20 fee, annual fee to get started. And then you choose which package. So if you want to go monthly or if you want to go yearly, it's totally up to you. And with the yearly, you do save 2 months worth of payment. So some people just want to get that all set up.
And this is the price for the VIP package, folks. And I'm telling you, this is nickel and dimes compared to what it costs, right? I've been, before I got across GotBackup, I've been using Wix. I've been using, some other tools that I'm paying. I've been paying for years for my email marketing systems and so forth. And folks, I'm telling you, it's way more than $39 a month or $400 a year, $399 a year. It's as simple as that. It's really, really cool. It's highly, very much worth it. And Tammy and I use that all the time. We have a contest, right, in the month of November. So this, again, very cool, right? 22 days left. So on top of all the income possibilities, now they're going to throw cash at you for the top 10 people that are recruiting into your business to encourage you to go out there. And the first place is $500, second place is $3, third place is $2, fourth place is $100, and fifth to 10th place is $50. Absolutely awesome, folks. Take advantage of that. This is designed to help you grow your business and put some wind into your sail as you keep evolving.
And as you can see, we're growing so fast in the markets. I remember, Chris, when we first started, when Joel talked to us, I think it was like 24, maybe 30 maximum, and it came really fast. Look at 141. countries. And it is really borderless because it's an app, you guys. So we can build this business anywhere around the world. For those of you who are in the industry for any lump sum of time and been in product-based companies, you're always limited because so many things have to be approved, where this is so much easier when you're dealing with an app. You're not dealing with a bunch of ingredients.
Absolutely. And the recognition, folks, is so important. Babies cry for it, adults die for it. And you can see here, bronze is when you sponsor one person. Copper, that is what we recommend for you to focus on. Why? Because if you sponsor one person on your left, one person on your right, you start qualifying to earn your cycle bonus. But imagine if your entire teams do the exact same thing and everybody brought 2 people. Folks, there's been some mathematical calculations on these kind of businesses by bringing, if everybody brought 2 people, it's amazing the massive growth you see in duplication. That's why the copper is such an important, it's not a lot of money made, but it's a benchmark that will create duplication that will drive an income for you. Silver is when someone in your team that you have personally enrolled, or not just personally enrolled, but within this personal enrollment tree, like anybody that came from someone you brought in becomes copper, then you move up to silver, and then you move up to gold, and then platinum. And these are the requirements. And we've done trainings that I highly recommend for you to go back to. And also there's other videos that are available for you to understand the comp plan. Now, when you become a platinum, folks, what's really cool is now you're moving from tier 1 to tier 2. Remember when I talk about the cycle bonus, right? Now you're moving to tier 2. So you're making more money. As a sapphire, folks, now there's another portion of the bonuses that opens up is the matching cycles. And as you move up to emerald and ruby and diamonds and above, there's all these wonderful benefits that it opens up from the compensation plan that will really add on to your income stream. Absolutely phenomenal. Tammy, let's talk a little bit about the support as we end.
Yeah, so there's a lot of support with GotBackup. You have personalized referral links to share with anybody who's open to have a look at it. You've got personalized landing page. You've got email marketing system built in. This is free, you guys. I think a lot of people don't even realize, Chris, what they have in their hands. That's why you want to show up on Saturday trainings, because Saturday trainings, we go through a lot of this stuff. You've got marketing tools there to grab and go. And when you do the VIP, just so you know, you have more when you add the VIP. And then you have regular online presentation, just like today, but we've got different languages right now that people are doing in different parts. Stay plugged in, you guys. If you're plugged into the communication platforms, you're seeing all of this. And we've got team trainings that are going on all over the world. And Chris and I happen to do one every Saturday for the company to help all of you expand in growing your businesses.
I totally agree, folks. At the end of the day, we have a product that everyone needs, a business everyone can afford. Folks, it's time to get started. Let's turn those dreams into reality.
Mm-hmm.
You clicked on the affiliate link from the email you received. Just go to gotbackuplive.com and just go enroll. The system will recognize you. If, let's say, you just came in from a video that you clicked on from a YouTube link, get back with the person to make sure that you get assigned to the right person as they enroll into GotBackup. Folks, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a great, great, great opportunity. What I'd like to do as we end, I'd like to share what's going on in the team right now. Right? If you look at the leaderboard and you can see here the top 10 monthly commission earned, right? So you can see here, Chira, congratulations, is #1 from November 4th until November 10th. David Dekiel just hit diamond recently. Congratulations. We have Shira. We have Fernando. We have Carlos. We have Sydney. Dr. K-Away, always working, always doing phenomenal. Congratulations. We have Tahara. We have Irvin, and we have GotBackup, amazing deal, which is almost there almost every week, right? The right side doesn't move very often because it's a bit of a slower growth, because it's based on income that the people that are building their teams are earning. Let's move on to the top 10 weekly sale generated. Again, these are people that are out there building their business. You look again, Shira on the #1 again, David #2. We have Shira, we have Fernando, we have GotBackup, amazing deal. We have Carlos Ray, we have Sydney, we have Tahara, we have Tony Hobbs, we have Alisa. These guys are constantly building their business. On the right-hand side, Why? These are the weekly lead generated. These are people that are making use of their affiliate link, right? And you can see here, David, number 1. We have Fernando, number 2. We have Mikhail, number 3. We have Natalia. I hope I pronounced it correct. Number 4. We have Valdemir, number 5. We have Fernando, 6. Daniel, number 7. Got Backup, amazing deal, number 8. We have Fiorita, number 9, and we have Dr. Mike, number 10. This is really, really awesome. I mean, congratulations to all of you. Again, the cash contest, if you want a bit more details on this, it's all there. You simply click on this link and it will actually show you the details of the cash contest, and it shows you who is currently leading. You can see the same people seems to be appearing over here. These guys right now are on fire. And one thing that's very important, folks, as you start building your business, here's the very important thing you need to do. You see where it says use this tool? Log into your to your back office and click on use this tool. And as you click on that, then it will take you to what you need to download on your computer and your cell phone. So from there, once you end up on the cloud, I guess today it's a little bit slower. It's quite busy. So obviously I want to get to the new cloud. I'm one of the older members, so I was there with the original cloud. And from there, it's calculating all the data that I currently use. You can see I'm a bit of a data hugger here. I just, my whole life is there. And you can see here that you can install the software on your Mac and your PC. And I recommend to watch the videos. If you've never done that, folks, you don't have to call for support. It is so simple. Just watch the video. We played that video here. In fact, these 2 videos are the same just recently in this presentation. But if you're on your cell phone and you're logged in and you click on this particular link over here, then you can install the app on your phone, which is either iOS or Android. It's entirely up to you, folks. This is really, really important. All the details are here. These are all the VIPs that we're telling you about. If you look at the video streaming over here, right? I know that Courtney, you had a question on that. It's really simple. You simply go here and you upload your videos, right? You click the upload, and once it's here and you click on watch the video, and then from there, you have the opportunity to embed it. So what does that mean is it will give you the link that you will provide into your email. This is what I believe who can responded, Tessa responded. This is exactly what he meant. You take this link and you add it to your email campaign. It is that simple, folks. So at the end of the day, as we end this presentation, what's important to understand is this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity. And just pay attention to indicators. What does that mean? If you're stock market, you know what I'm talking about, right? These are clues that are telling you where the trend is going. And cloud services, it's massive. And there is no companies out there so far that offer these cloud services, or even network marketing company outside of GotBackup that offers these services and pays you for it with the kind of income we shared with you, folks. But understand, it's a $10 price point, right? It's not a $1,000 price point. It's a $10 price point. It's a price point that everybody can afford, keeping in mind that we need bodies to start earning a significant income. And it's amazing when the momentum starts moving on into your organization, how much money you can make. Tammy, last words as we end?
For those of you who haven't made a decision to get started, hop on board. It's really an easy opportunity. We've been in the industry for a very long time, and I've never been involved in a service at all before in the industry. And I just find it so easy. And with GotBackup, the fact that everybody already has data storage, they totally get it. Right? You have a normal conversation. They totally get it. And you know what they always say to me? Share me the link, send me the link. And then often I'm in bed at night. I wake up in the morning and they're already in the system. So, get started and you'll learn along the way. As Chris and I always say, when you get started in business, if you've never been in business before, get started. You will learn while you earn by telling other people. Show up on Saturdays. We'd love to have you join us on our Saturday trainings. We're here to help you evolve in any way we can in this business. So we'll see you on Saturday tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Don't miss this session, folks. I'm telling you. We'll teach you how to become a 6-figure income earner. So have yourself a wonderful rest of your Friday. We look forward to see you Saturday. Remember the time change. So it's 10 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, depending on where you live, it might be a bit of a different time. So just go to the link on the which I'll be providing in a minute here. I'm just about to create the video for tomorrow, or the link to access the video. I'll be posting in our Telegram group, and Joel will be sending it to the entire team. Take advantage of that, and then you'll see the exact time based on the time that you will see on YouTube. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your weekend, folks, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.